Hey guys, hope you're having a good week. I know this is a little different for you guys. I've been busy all day, literally, meeting with new coaches. It's the spring evaluation for football, so we've got coaches coming in and got church here in a little bit. So I wanted to get it done before then. Then we got a meeting after, so a little different. But so sorry, I'm not in my normal place. I'm in my truck, so but we're going to get it done here. So jumping right into the video response of application of nutrition principles, um, talks about the required protein, carbohydrates, fat. So that, just to tell you a little bit about protein, there's 9 essentials, um, 11 non-essentials. So for the purpose of this exercise, I'm going to be using a person who's 150 pounds, so that's 68.1 kilograms. So for me, I always talk about football and what we do, so that's where I'm going to kind of base it around. So I use again, a 150-pound guy. So we do strength and conditioning, strength training. So you want to get in between 1.3 and 1.8 grams of protein there. So um, that equals out to be about 103 grams of protein. Protein is kind of a misconception. A lot of people think that you take in all this protein and your body takes it in, but really, your body can only handle so much. So that's what I try to tell my kids is, get what you need, and then, you don't need to overdo it or anything like that. So, and I'll talk a little bit more about what I talk to my kids about going forward. So, the next thing is carbs. So using the same person, the person needs, average person needs around 600 750. So if I'm using a 150-pound person, that's 68.1 kilograms. It's about 612 carbs is what they need. Next thing is fats. I think it's funny about the perception of fats. Everybody thinks, oh man, they're terrible, but really fats can you need them. So they can carry your soluble vitamins, things like that. So it's important to get them. Next thing is vitamins. That's the organic compound that serve as part of enzymes and coenzymes. Um, they're essential for your life. We need them. So, an example of that is vitamin C. That's not stored in your body, but you can get different ways of vitamin C. I'm in need of it right now. It's allergy season down here in Florida, so it's had me in a funk here lately. So, another thing is vitamin B. That's constantly around the body, um, and whatever you don't use, it passes through your urine system. Uh, Next thing is minerals, and that's the inorganic compound that the body has. It's vital to proper bodily functions. Some people don't really know a bunch about minerals. It's one of the richest food sources. Comes from plants, trace animals, which is basically seafood, which we get a ton of here in Florida. It's awesome. Seafood is awesome. Not great for you, but I love it. Um, Next thing is fluid intake. Man, that's a big deal here. We actually got to take a class to be a coach here. It's all about fluid intake each year, to remind us how important it is, because kids will pass out, or whatever the case may be. So we got to really talk to our kids about fluid intake. Um, and it says on here 1 pint lost. You know, I mean 1 pint per pound lost during a practice, which we don't weigh our kids before and after, so we just preach to them, drink as much as possible. Prepare for the practice, drink as much as possible, pre-practice, pre-day. We just keep fluids in you, especially down here where it can be so humid and we sweat so much. Um, Next thing is pre-meal. That's about 2.5 to 6 hours before. Get your fluids, your energy, stuff like that. Post-consumption meal is where you replace your energy loss. It's a big deal. I always talk to my kids about in the weight room, how important it is to get something in your body right after you work out, just to replace everything that you just lost. So it asks for me to identify a practical strategy that I currently use with my team. It's kind of hard because of where I'm at. I am at a Christian school, but a lot of our kids are here by scholarship, so a lot of them don't have a lot of money. I try to tell them it's really cheap to go buy chicken breast, and you can make you some chicken, boil your chicken and make you up some brown rice. That's cheap. Um, you can have a little chicken and rice. Brown rice is better. heavy on the chicken, with our strength and conditioning program. Protein shakes, obviously, a cheap way to go with protein shakes. It's not honestly that cheap, but chocolate milk. I always preach them, hey, drink chocolate milk, man. That's good for you at y'all's age. Y'all can do it. So the next step after that, kids can't afford that. I talked to them about peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. It's kind of where I was when my freshman year of college. I needed to gain a whole bunch of weight. My trainer cut the deal with me and said, hey, add 3 extra peanut butter and jellies on top of everything that you eat already. You'll gain some weight. And sure enough, I did. So I use that strategy now. It puts mass on you. So obviously we would love our kids to eat healthy and eat right and get everything that's essential. But let's be honest, they don't always have access to that. So, chocolate milk, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, stuff like that, it just provides for their body things that they can't get. Looking forward to hearing from you guys. Hope you have a great week. Looking forward to the end of next week, of course. Again, I'm sorry for the inconvenience of being out here in this Florida weather. It's beautiful out. Hope you guys have a great day.